The show voicemail is open to you 24/7. If there's ever something you think of, or if you ever want to fake a call where it's like you need to pretend to talk to somebody, 877-823-8477. We check it like weekly. Although when we first did it last year, there was a lot of voicemails saying 2020 is going to be our year. And 2020 is going to be amazing. Correct.
Yeah.
So 877-823-8477. There was somebody who texted in, but it's not a voicemail, but I wanted to do this too because I don't know the answer. Somebody texted, why only 6 weeks of maternity leave for Riley?
Well, because I'm a workaholic, one.
Okay.
I mean, with Lyric, I only took 3 weeks, which I didn't want to do again. And I just feel as though, it was 3 weeks because I was like, okay, I have to go back. And a lot of people take 3 months, which is for them. But for me, Marshall and I are going to be together for a month because he gets a month of paternity.
Okay.
And as well as that, like, I just thrive better as a mommy going to work. A lot of people might shake their head at that. But for me, I think I'm the best mom I can be when I have all facets together in my life. And to be honest with you guys, like, I when you're kind of the voice behind the mic, you have to be behind the mic.
Yeah. No.
Is that fair?
I mean,
now listen, that's not anybody pushing me to do that because everybody here has said, take the time you need, go do whatever you want because the norm is 3 months.
Yeah.
I'm just a workaholic.
Yeah, when you told me taking 6 weeks, I had no idea of what, I was like, okay. I have no idea what the difference is. I had no idea what the average time is. So I was like, take as much time. So that's why, too, so when Riley's out, like the rules of the company, which makes sense, we can't call her, can't talk to her on the show. It's like the best way to follow along with the pregnancy. Well, for the first 6 weeks, will be on Riley's Instagram at Riley Couture. And like, does the rule stink? I mean, no, because I understand why it's done. I understand why it's there.
I think
it makes sense.
It's made for people like me because, like I said, I'm a workaholic. I'd have been like calling the show,
right? So
in,
this way you can focus on baby. We'll be calling your mom and calling Marshall. So at Riley Couture on Instagram. Let's go to voicemail from. Actually, here's a voicemail about pregnancy. Hold on.
Hi, my name is Robin. I've been loving following Riley's pregnancy. I just wanted to know what was the difference between your last pregnancy versus this one.
Okay, so Riley, what's the difference between your last pregnancy and this one?
Everything. Lyric was a breeze compared to this one. I really didn't have a whole lot of symptoms except for heartburn. This one, I am still throwing up because that's supposed to stop at like 23 weeks. I'm a little bigger because they say that with the second time around. I work out a lot more, though, with this one. So I feel like delivery, God willing, will be as easy as it can be, I guess.
Yeah.
And the morning sickness sucked.
Yeah, that's I witnessed that firsthand.
But let me just put a positive on it because I just put a bunch of negatives. The biggest difference this time was having Marshall there.
Oh, of course. I can't even imagine.
He literally tied my shoes for me this morning at 4 a.m.
What a saint.
He is.
What an absolute saint. Next question from Monica. Oh, dating.
What?
About dating.
Hi, it's Monica. My question is, why hasn't IJ dated?
Who?
That is
I love this answer.
Yeah, well, I want to say it's the $1 million question. I think it's a pretty simple answer.
But nobody wants to believe the answer.
Yeah, I'm just really busy, and like that's kind of like that. That's kind of what it comes down to, as far, especially now with the show. My number one focus is taking the show to the moon. So that's kind of like I think it'd be not only unfair to date somebody now. It just wouldn't. I don't think it could work.
I'll add a
really
little sugar for you,
please.
I think that once you find your person, you're going to want to devote every minute to that relationship that is allowed. You're always going to be a hard worker. However, I don't think you do things by halves, including dating anybody.
And
I
for sure.
don't think that you would want to deal with the drama that would come along with half dating somebody, because when you half date somebody, y'all ladies know we start crazy.
Well, I don't want that either. No. Yeah, I mean, with the show is like I don't know. The show is difficult. Coaching's basically a full-time job. Then the podcast stuff, the TV stuff, and the comedy stuff. There just isn't time, so that's just kind of like.
But wouldn't y'all ladies rather have a whole John than a half John?
Yeah, that's true. My whole heart instead of the half heart.
Something like that.
True to your heart, 98 degrees. So yeah, that's.
Oh my
that's
God.
Kind of, it is funny because you brought up, but nobody believes that is true. Like, there's
people say that all the time. They're like, "Oh, I must." Like, I get the DMs. And they're like, "I must not be his type." Da da da. I was like, "No." It's just like there's a situation where you had a relationship for a long time. When that didn't work out, you set your sights on, this is my path, this is my goal, this is where I'm at. And as somebody that's all about that vision boardness, I just feel like it's the best decision for you not to right now.
Oh, especially because the last one didn't work out, mainly because I was so focused on everything else. This before. How much do I charge you, Riley, for the hours? So those are awesome. Like that, those are really cool. Like getting questions like that, because a lot of times we just don't realize that there's something you might have missed. You know what I mean? So if you ever have something for the voicemail, 877-823-8477. 8477. If you want to date me, what you need to do is slide in Riley's DMs.
Hey, no.
You're gonna have 6 weeks, man. You get.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what though?
No,
Then if
kidding.
that happens, we have to at least like set you up with one date. Ooh, that could be something in the future.